Welcome to my presentation. In this presentation, let us look at some examples related to factoring binomials. So let us say we have an example, and in this example, the expression given to us is 5a to the power of 2 times 7a minus 1 within parentheses minus 3 times 7a minus 1. In here, when we look at this expression, when we look at this first expression and the second expression, we see that there is something common. 7a minus 1 is common. So let us write that out. 7a minus 1 within parentheses times, when we pull that out, there is something else which is left, which is also present there, and we want to express that as the remainder of the expression. And in the first part, 5a squared is left when we pull out 7a minus 1, and in the second part of the expression, negative 3 is left, and when we pull out 7a minus 1 as common. So therefore we write that within parentheses as 5a squared minus 3. And then in here, as we can see 7a minus 1 is the greatest common factor, and in this time it is a binomial. It is not a monomial, it is a binomial. The greatest common factor between the given expression is a binomial, and therefore when we pull out common between two or more expressions, and if we see that expression contains more than one term, in here there is 7a minus 1 is two terms, it is not one term. Therefore, since it has two terms in it, it is called a binomial. And therefore, when we pull out a binomial, which is a greatest common factor between a given expression, that is how we factor them out. Let us look at another example. In this example, let us say we want to factor 2u times 3u minus 4 plus 3u minus 4, like that. Okay. So as step number 1, we want to look at the given expression and then see what is common between those two expressions. As we can see, 3u minus 4 is common between these two expressions. So therefore, we write 3u minus 4 within parentheses, and then we put a dot indicating that is multiplication, and we open up a set of parentheses next to that, indicating that we want to write out the rest of the expression in that set of parentheses. In the first set of parentheses, when we pulled out 3u minus 4, what is left? 2u is left. In the second set of parentheses, when we pulled out 3u minus 4, what is left? If there is no number in front of 3u minus 4 in the second expression, it implies that it is 1. 1 times 3u minus 4 is 3u minus 4. So therefore 1s are implied. It is not 0. 0 times any number or any term is going to go to 0. So 1s are implied. So therefore we're going to write 1 in this part here. Therefore, in here, as you can see, 3u minus 4 is what is called the greatest common factor, and this time it is a binomial. It is a binomial. So a binomial could be a greatest common factor in a given expression, and this is the way to do it. In my next presentation, we shall look at some more examples related to factoring binomials.